Well, we've been all itching to get outside when we have nice days, but we need to remember to cover our skin. Protection. May is Skin Cancer Awareness Month, and joining us today, Senior Development Manager with the American Cancer Society, Cheryl Eddy, to talk more about that. So thanks for joining us, Cheryl.
Thanks for having me this morning.
You know, we are just raring to go and get outside all the time, but you need to remember suntan lotion when you go out, right?
Absolutely. It's remarkable. There's usually about 5 million cases of skin cancer each year, and a lot of it can be prevented. I know in this warm weather, especially some of the last couple weeks that we've been having, everybody's itching to get out, but you really need to remember to stay protected because skin cancer is one of the most types of cancer that can be prevented. So we need to make sure to lather up. Every little bit counts. Don't skimp on any of the sunscreen, 30 SPF, hats, sunglasses. If you have fair skin, make sure you're wearing long sleeves. And not only for adults, but it's especially important in children. We know children like to be outside too, so please make sure that we keep them lathered up in some sunscreen.
Right, yeah, because sometimes you're just like, oh, I'm not going to be out very long, it won't matter, but the sun's pretty strong and it can damage your skin.
And it can happen so quickly too.
Exactly. And so do make checks at the dermatologist. I mean, they can check your skin and look at those moles and things like that. That's a good advice to get those checked out.
Absolutely. We recommend doing that at least once a year, especially if you have skin cancer running in your family, or if you have a job that you're outside all the time, or you're just a person that likes to be outside generally all the time. It's very important to get checked out.
Mm-hmm. And while we're putting on the suntan lotion, you got to reapply too, especially for swimming and sweating and stuff like that.
Absolutely. It's recommended at least every 2 hours. So you really can't skimp on it. If you're feeling that you need more, it's not going to hurt to put in more. It's better to be safe than sorry. And it's extremely important too to remember some of the areas that you kind of forget, like under your arms and places that you're not usually think that the sun's going to hit. The sun is still hitting.
Right, exactly. And you mentioned 30. That should probably be at least 30 and maybe higher.
Absolutely. Yeah. We really recommend 30 minimum, but the higher you get, the better for the number.
All right. Well, speaking of being outside, you hope for good weather on the golf outing day that's coming up. Tell us more about that.
We do. We have a couple of huge events coming up in Lima starting out in June, and we're kicking it off on Monday, June 5th with our Allen County Golf Classic. It will be held at the Shawnee Country Club. We still have room we have 2 shotgun starts. We still have room for some morning teams, some afternoon teams. And if you're not a golfer, we have a wonderful evening celebration with some great food, an amazing band. And this year we are extremely privileged to honor the amazing life of Courtney Ernsberger. And so if you can't make it that day and you would like to get involved at any way, there is different sponsorships available. There's an amazing live auction we have along with a silent auction. There is a little bit of something for everybody, even if you don't love golf. But if you do love golf, now is your chance to come play on this amazing course in Lima.
Yeah, not everybody gets a chance to play at the Shawnee Country Club, so sign up now for that. And then, right after that, as you said, busy in June, you got Relay for Life in Lima.
Yep, we have our golf on Monday, and then we're gearing up for that next Friday. We have our Relay for Life of Lima that will be held at Spartan Stadium. We kick off the day, the event at 6 o'clock with our Survivor Lab. We also have our Survivor Dinner, which is sponsored by Mercy Health, earlier that day in the cafeteria at Spartan Stadium. That will be at 4 o'clock. And people can get on our website at relayforlife.org/Lima or email me, and I can help everybody get registered. And that is for all survivors are welcome to the dinner. And Relay is open to everybody. Cancer, unfortunately, affects everybody. And so now is a time to really get out, make a difference. You can purchase luminaries to remember, to honor, to celebrate. It's a great time for our community to come together and fight back for cancer.
Certainly is. All right, get your teams together, just your families, whatever, because everyone's allowed to participate in Relay for Life.
And the best part is it's free. So it's a free Friday night activity. You can bring the family, and there's amazing food. There will be activities. And it's, like I said, it's a great family event that you can come out, enjoy the beautiful weather that we're going to have, and just really make a difference.
All right. It certainly can. All right, Cheryl, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Noon Edition continues in a moment.